The FNAF Show official shirts are now on my store. If you want a shirt, the link is in the description down below. And if you do get one, make sure to send me a picture with hashtag FNAF Show, and I'll put you in next week's video. Okay, I'm going to do my intro as Baby. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Now I've got the pressure.
I'm watching.
Don't do that, please. That scared me now. Right. God damn it. Hello. Hello and welcome to the FNAF Show. I am Baby, and today I am with Heather Masters, the voice actor of Baby in Sister Location and Five Nights at Freddy's 6.
Okay, that was definitely terrifying.
Wow. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. Excuse my awkward impression of Baby. Welcome to the FNAF Show. This is episode 3, and today we've got Heather Masters on, the voice actor for Baby in Sister Location and FNAF 6. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm quite well, thank you.
Yeah, we haven't spoke since the August charity stream. So it's been... I can't count. 5 months. 5 months. That's quite a long time.
Yes.
What have you been up to since then? Well, FNAF 6 came out during that time.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. And Scott's so great at being, what's the word?
A troll.
That I didn't even know. Whenever it came out, someone tweeted something like, oh, Heather, you're in the new Freddy's Pizza Simulator. And I was like, really? And I was thinking, and I saw the little teaser for it and the bloop, 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 bloop. And I was thinking about the lines that I recorded, and I was like,
how does that fit in with this? Yeah.
And so I was trying to figure out how they squeeze that in, and then later on when people started playing and bum bum bum, you know, it came out what it really was. And then of course Scott's genius again.
Yeah, the moment, that's exactly what everybody thought though. Cute game, simulator game, you know, a bit, you know, meh. And then as soon as you popped up, have you seen the reactions of people when you pop up on the desk and you're just like chilling on the desk like that?
I have not. Oh man, I haven't.
I screamed the house down.
Did you
I'm not
really?
even kidding. I screamed. I'll show you after this interview. Oh! 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 Oh my God! Oh my God! It was certainly interesting. Because he trolled everybody. He emailed me and a few YouTubers saying, hey guys, here you go. Here's the game. You can have it a little bit early. You know, it's just a game, but I hope you like it. You know, it's just a pizza simulator. So we're all like, okay, let's play it, and then bam, crazy. He's a troll. He's always been a troll, though. He's always been like this. Like before Sister Location, Heather, he's been a very sneaky man with all of his game releases. Like he says, oh, it's going to be released October, then it's released in like summer, you know. And then like he always makes troll games before the releases of the main game. He's very sneaky. He's a sneaky man, but he likes to surprise us, and he always does. I 100% think that this was the biggest surprise out of all the games. Like I wasn't expecting it, so.
I know. He's like Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka!
Of the horror genre.
Oh, God. I don't want to imagine Scott being Willy Wonka now, having his own FNAF factory. with his
Oh, what did you just do to my brain?
with his little Oompa Loompa animatronics.
That took a really dark turn.
Yeah. Oh God. Let's not think about that. Okay. So Heather, I'm gonna ask you some questions from people on Twitter. Okay. Frankenator Gaming asked, "What inspired you to voice a FNAF animatronic?" So, I think he means like, what inspired the voice of Baby? So how did you make the voice of Baby?
Well, in the beginning, I had no idea about anything or what was to come or what he was doing.
Mhm.
And so, for me, okay, in the very beginning, for the very first one, that was for FNAF World. That was just the teaser or whatever.
Oh yeah. I forgot about
That
that.
was
Yeah.
the very beginning. And
Yeah.
for that, I actually, the way that he presented it was just very, very animatronic, very, very kind of robotic. And, but, broken, disturbed robot. And so I actually have an interesting thing about that, and that is that I don't know if people realize it, but earth-shattering news I'm about to reveal.
Oh.
He changed Baby completely. He changed Baby from FNAF World to what you saw in Sister Location in the very beginning. And if you go back and you listen, it's just super short line, but if you go back and listen, the original Baby was very robotic and very the show will begin momentarily.
Yeah.
Very robotic. And so and that was originally what he wanted. And when he came back with the game, he changed things up, and so I still gave him a robotic read because that's what I thought. And so he's like, no, let's try this again. I really want her to be a lot more human sounding. And so I sent him, I don't know, about 6 different variations trying to work up to what, because everyone's thoughts are different. What do you mean when you say robotic? Or what do you mean when you say a human animatronic, And so finally we got it to where, to me, I think the robotic factor just kind of, went away, which I think is brilliant. And I think she's much better, and I love her for it. So while I was so in the very beginning, there wasn't, I hadn't fleshed it out yet, but while I was recording her, I would say that my biggest inspiration that I drew from was my childhood dream that I have enacted in front of a mirror thousands of times. And that is the Empress from The Neverending Story, which is such a cool movie. Have you never seen that? Oh.
I've seen some parts of that film. I don't think I've seen all of it because it used to creep me out.
That's such a great movie. And the Empress is this child. And, at the end, she's like, that's all that's left of Fantasia. And, she's very, very, tortured. And there's this one part where she's trying to get Bastion to save Fantasia, and the way that she speaks is kind of, I don't know, peculiar. And, she's very, Bastion, say my name, please. And it's just so, okay. And as a young person, oh, I sound like an 80-year-old lady. As a youngster. Okay, I would sit in front of my mirror, and she had this medallion, like a head thing that she wore, and so I would put a necklace with a pendant, and I would put it on my head, and I would just look in front of the mirror and say it over again, and you do your face and whatever.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that was the inspiration of Baby, the princess from Neverending Story. Would you ever think that when you was a child looking in the mirror, voicing her, that it would actually turn out to be a killer animatronic in a facility.
That's perhaps not the direction I was thinking it would go. But oh well.
Oh well.
We interrupt this show for a little light jazz.
Ghostly Toast asks, were you legitimately surprised when you found out about FNAF 6? How the heck did Scott manage to keep that right under your nose, if so? Like, about the voice lines used.
Yeah, well, whenever I saw the pizza simulator thing, I was like, oh, okay, he must be doing this for now, for fun, for the fans. Yeah. And then, later on...
That's what we thought as well. We thought that it was going to be just a troll game, and then he's going to release the full game later this year. Games Production asked, did you ever hear about FNAF before Scott hired you? So did you know anything about FNAF before...
So when I first auditioned for it, the place where Scott put up the auditions is not something that I use, and I had never done a video game at that point. I have a theater degree, so that's definitely where my love is the acting side of things. But I'd never done a video game, so I got a message from Scott saying, personally inviting me to this audition. I would have never seen it because I don't ever go there. I don't look for things. So I would have never seen it. So the fact that he messaged me and invited me to audition was extremely suspicious because nobody knew me there. Like I was an audiobook narrator. What in the world? Why would? And so I saw that it was Scott Cawthon. And I knew, like, the smallest amount you can know about FNAF is where I was. Yeah. But I looked him up and I was like, yeah, no, he's a really big deal. And so I thought it was a scammer. Because why would he come looking for me who have no credits to show as far as games or anything like that? And so I reported him to the administration. I know, I feel really bad about that.
Scott.
Isn't that terrible? Because there are scammers who take advantage of VOs, which is really weird. Scammers are really amazing to me. They're very impressive and very resourceful. So that's what I thought. And then they came back and they were like, no, we're pretty sure this is the real deal. And I was like, okay.
Oops.
I know. Thank you, Scott, for being the real deal. And I'm sorry.
Did he know that you did that?
I don't think so.
Ever exposed. Hopefully Scott's not watching this.
I know. I'm a tattletale now, too. I'm sorry.
Have you ever tried making a voice to Baby that wasn't calm and sweet?
Yes.
Oh.
Now I'm like, okay, wait, what can I say? How about I say that Scott's scripts are very thorough. And so the scripts that he sends us, it seems to me, have various possibilities of where he wants to go with the game. Okay. And so I have recorded lines of Baby that are very different than anyone has ever heard.
Oh, God.
But they will die with me.
Top secret.
So it was really cool, actually, to see, even with FNAF 6, there were lines that went in a different direction. And so it was really, so I was kind of wondering, how he was going to go with it. And I really, personally, because I rather love Baby, I really love the direction he went with it. I love that she ended in this sweet, tortured release. I think it was beautiful. Yeah. So, yes, but there are recordings of a very different Baby.
Oh.
Bum, bum, bum.
That's interesting. Is that with just FNAF 6 or both?
Both.
Okay, interesting. I think I'm not going to go further into it because I know it's top secret, but I think I know specific points where I could see Baby being angry in the games. Like, for example, the FNAF 6. FNAF 6 specifically, I think, where maybe at the ending or something, or some lines when she's trying to get us in the office, like be more aggressive there. But anyway, we won't talk about that because that's top secret. We don't want Scott suing the FNAF show. RFA Rose asked, what's your favourite line from all of Baby's dialogue?
I don't think I have a favorite line. I have a favorite, like 4 lines.
But
it's all a part of each other. Like it's all one thought. And so I don't think that I have a specific one line that's my favorite, but rather the whole thought.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. What line is it?
So my favorite little paragraph is where she says, something bad happened yesterday. Something bad always happens. I don't want it to happen again. There is something bad inside of me. I'm broken. I can't be fixed. So that's my absolute favorite because I feel like that is Baby in a nutshell. Like, oh, you broken, sad, tortured. I just love her.
Yeah. I can see that. I do love Baby. I think she's great. I think she's a great character. So speaking about Baby, how she's broken, and you know, interesting in Sister Location, but then in FNAF 6 she turns a bit more, you know, a bit darker. Her personality starts to change a little bit, where she's a bit more aggressive and she's a bit more serious in what she wants. Because in Sister Location, you do see a side to where, you know, what you just voiced, I'm broken, please help me. But then at the end, when we get scooped, it's like we've got tricked by her and manipulated. But that goes further in FNAF 6, where Baby knows what she wants. She's here to sadly kill kids. And
what?
Did you not know that?
What?
Baby was lured into the FNAF 6 location by a man called Henry, and she was lured at this location because her programming and her personality is, her motive is to kill kids.
Wait, what?
There's you thinking Baby's a poor, innocent soul. Honestly, the ending of FNAF 6, right?
Right.
You should know the lines what you did. Like, I will make you proud, Daddy. Her dad's the killer. Her dad is the murderer who started all of this, who killed all the kids. You, right, your baby, no, I'm gonna go into theory time with you, Emma, right? Your character, right, Baby, is a spirit of a child who was killed by Baby.
Right, wait, what? Wait,
yeah,
what?
I know it's complicated, right?
I thought that the person that was inside Baby was the little girl that got sucked in with the ice cream. No?
Yes. Okay. That's William Afton's daughter.
Right.
The killer.
So then, why would she want to go kill more people?
That's the thing, right? Baby's weird. Baby's very weird, because these sister location animatronics are programmed to kill kids. William Afton programmed them to steal kids at parties and kill them. Right? Which sadly, ironically, William's daughter had that fate where he got killed inside Baby. So the weird thing about Baby is that Baby's programmed to kill kids, but the spirit of the daughter is still inside of her. But Baby has a change of personality sometimes, where sometimes she turns killer mode and sometimes she turns I'm broken, please help me. That's why Baby's really interesting.
So in FNAF 6, whenever she says, oh, this is terrible. I don't remember the lines except for I will make you proud, Daddy. But before that, she says something. I don't remember. She says
that she's tricked us, and she was like,
right.
She thinks that she's won. Basically, she thinks like all these souls trapped in one place for me.
Just for
me. So, and then Henry interrupts her and says, I've tricked you. I've lured you into this location to set you free. And the interesting thing what Henry says to Baby, right, is because the girl's called Elizabeth. Baby's called Elizabeth, that's her name. And he says, sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth, if you even still remember that name. So what Scott's trying to say is that the spirit of Elizabeth is still inside Baby, but Baby's programming has overtaken her spirit now, where Baby's just full killer mode now. If that makes sense.
That's good.
It's good, isn't it?
I didn't know that.
It's the same with the other animatronics as well from Sister Location. Like the spirits of kids inside of them, but the animatronics have overtaken that spirit where they're in control. If that makes sense. Okay. So they're in killer mode as well.
Okay, that makes sense.
It goes even deeper, right? There's blueprints in FNAF 6 of the scooper. You know, the scooper where we get scooped and stuff. It goes all sci-fi and stuff where the scooper's programmed to like inject the spirit of the child inside the animatronic. It's really weird and sci-fi and crazy. But it just I think Scott just wants to prove a point that the animatronics are still possessed by the spirits. Do you know what I mean? And that's why Henry traps them all. Henry lures all the animatronics from Sister Location into that facility and burns the place down. Including William as well. William's there as well, and Henry's daughter as the puppet. It's complicated, but that's the ending. That's it now. Henry burns down the location and they're all set free. Yeah.
And I knew some of that. I guess I just didn't realize. What you say now makes perfect sense about, the animatronic kind of taking over her, because I do think that Elizabeth comes out in the end, like just the tenderness towards wanting to please her dad or whatever,
Yeah.
So I think that sweetness there. I like that. That makes a lot of sense. That's good to know, and I feel bad that I didn't know that.
But the interesting thing is when she says, I will make you proud, Daddy, is that the animatronic still, though? Because the animatronic was created by William.
Oh.
So technically, it is the creator. So I will make you proud, Daddy. Is that Elizabeth saying that, or the animatronic killer mode? Because I will make you proud, Daddy, going around killing kids, is making him proud, because that's what she was programmed to do. We've gone from an interview to theory time, but that's fine.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. People love theorizing. Like,
that's so good though. I feel like that just took like my understanding of it and just, it's better now. It's better.
Yeah. It's the same with Sister Location though as well. I don't want to go too deep into this as well, but we get manipulated by Baby. It's the truth. And I do think the spirit of the kid is gone from her as well. She's in control during Sister Location because she's manipulating us. Yes, honestly. I honestly believe that.
I can see.
For example, in the private room, right, when Baby turns into Ennard, Ennard uses separate voices. So when you did the lines like, please let me inside, do you know that one? There's also a child voice, and that's Elizabeth. Ennard switches voices from you as Baby and the child voice too. So, like, there's a child voice of the child who got killed by Baby, and the child says the same lines. So the child says, please let me inside, as well as you. So Ennard can switch voices. Does that make sense? Like, basically, Baby's manipulating us the whole time.
Yes,
Baby's manipulating us.
It is, I will say, that is it's going to take me a little bit to accept this. Just because I love her so much, and in my mind, I don't know, she's tortured and sweet and sad, and anything she does is only because of her hard life. And so when you say she's evil, I'm like,
yeah. What?
She's so beautiful.
Baby's evil. Baby is evil. I'm sorry, but Baby was programmed to kill kids, which means Baby, as the animatronic, is evil. The spirit of the kid isn't, but Baby is evil, as well as the other animatronics. They were programmed to kill kids.
I'm getting a call, so I think I'm gonna have to say goodbye now.
Okay.
I apologize. I'm gonna have to cut this short.
Okay, I see how it is.
I'm kidding. I will try to accept this new reality.
Well, it might not be. Okay. It's just a theory.
If it's true, then she's awesome, yo.
Exactly.
That's
she
all
is
I have
awesome.
to say.
She is. Baby's awesome. So, well, what do you think in the comment section, guys? Do you think Baby's innocent? I don't think so.
Look at this face. Look at this sweet face. Would I ever voice something like that? All right, never mind.
Oh god. My main question is, you're from Alaska, right? Big Doe 0127 said, what's your favourite part about it? Alaska. The beautiful place of Alaska, which I've always wanted to go to. Alaska.
It is beautiful, and I'm Alaskan through and through, which means I love it here.
Mm-hmm.
And I've actually thought, my husband's family lives in San Diego, and you know, a lot of my voice actor colleagues are in LA, and so I have thought, oh man, you know, there's so many more things that I could do in LA. There's so many more. I could get into animation. I could get into a lot of fun things that would really be exciting, but I would have to leave here, and I can't do it because I love it here. It feeds my soul. I would say my favorite thing about Alaska is the mountains. Every single day, pretty much, when I pick my kids up from school and we're driving home, that's my view. Like, just as far as the eye can see, mountain ranges. And every single day, I say something like, look at the mountains! Aren't they amazing? They're so incredible. And my kids are like, we know, Mom. We say it every day. But I never get tired of it because they're so beautiful. I never once look at them and, you know, think, meh, I see you every day. I never think that. Yeah. My favorite thing in the world is backpacking. I love to be up in the mountains, and just be part of that. That's my favorite. So there you go.
I still have I still have your Alaska card you sent me.
That's so sweet.
Alaska.
That's a great picture.
Alaska. It looks so good though. I really want to go there, or Iceland. Somewhere just up north, you know, where it's snow and you see the Northern Lights. I want to see the Northern Lights, and because I hate here, right?
That's funny because I've always wanted to go to the UK.
No. I'm gonna say why. I love it here. It's nice and chilled, but I mean, just because of this, you know, I love space, and I've got a telescope, and I can only look at the moon because of light pollution. Do you know what I mean? So I'd love to go somewhere where there's no lights and I can just see space. What we're going to do is we're going to try a voice 3 different characters from all the FNAF games, right?
Okay.
And the comment section decides who wins.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm very competitive.
Oh, God. Okay, well, bring it on then. Right. Okay, the first voice that I want us to do is Funtime Freddy.
I knew you were totally going to stack the deck against me, you punk.
I'm going to win now. No, I'm joking.
I'm going to blow out my speakers too. So if I do that, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's Kellen's fault.
I'm ready.
Okay. It's the birthday boy! That's horrible!
You know, that was actually pretty good.
That was horrifying.
I was expecting you to do this. Pan, it's the birthday boy. So you surprised me.
I just don't know how to do it.
Everybody's heard my Funtime Freddy voice, so do I have to do it again? I have to do it for you. Bon, look over. Was that okay?
No, you broke character. I think that's disqualification.
Look over there. It's the birthday boy.
Yeah, that was better than me.
Thank you very much.
Let's do Bonbon. I want to do Bonbon.
Okay, do Bonbon.
Everything's okay. Right?
Yes. I always do this voice as well. Hey everyone, my name is Bonbon, and I'm friends with Funtime Freddy. Everything will be okay.
That's so cute. I like that.
No, it was just a mouse. I don't freaking know. Whatever.
No, I like that. That was really cute. I think I didn't realize, is her voice that little kid's? I don't remember it.
Yeah, it's like really high. Like,
it is
you're
really
on
high?
helium. Yeah. Baby. I mean, you're going to win this.
If I don't, it's really sad.
Do you want me to go first?
At least let me win for pity's sake, man.
I'll go first then. I'll go first. What do you want me to say?
I want you to say, do you know why they call it the scooping room? Because, dummy, this is the room where they have the scooper.
Okay.
I thought that would be obvious. Can you remember all of that?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. I won't do your voice though. It's just going to be a stupid British girl voice, what I can't do properly. Do you know why? God damn it.
That was good!
Do you know why they... No, okay. Why? That's not how baby speaks. Do you know why they call it the scooping room? Because, dummy, this is where they put the scooper.
Okay. The only thing that I noticed is you said, you went, because, dummy. Like Marilyn Monroe all of a sudden.
Oh, God.
Dummy. That was a little different direction than I wanted to go with.
I can't do baby's voice.
You put a different spin on that.
I can't do it.
Do you know why they call it the scooping room? It's because, dummy, this is the room where they have the scooper. I thought that would be obvious.
You win. Right, there you go. It's hard to compete with the voice actor of Baby. Cut me some slack.
You totally
please.
had the Freddy though. I bow down to that because I sucked that really badly.
Thank you. They call me Bootleg Freddy. Since the charity stream, Bootleg Freddy. Thank you very much for being on the FNAF show. I appreciate it.
Yay! And I have bazillions of games coming out in the near future. I'm working on 5 projects right now. So you haven't seen the last of me.
Well, yeah, that's awesome then. So more projects in the future. That's great. Make sure to check out Heather, by the way, guys, on her Twitter, which is Heather Masters, right?
Yes.
But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate the support on the FNAF show. Thank you very much, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Next week, I'm not going to say what's happening. It's either going to be a voice actor or something cool and different. So yeah, I don't know yet. You'll see. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Heather. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you all next time. Bye.